Welcome back. WeArEuS and this is the First Berserker. Pothead. His name is now Pothead. So, let's see. Oh, right. So, last episode, we beat a big bad who was brought back to life by Ozma and his silly little chaos magic. It was a rough fight for all the wrong reasons. But we overcame it eventually. Then, we got some side missions. Apparently, at some point I had acquired the third key to the underground temple. Or the temple underground, whichever the case may be. So, we're going to go there. Wherever it is. Eventually, I guess. We'll start with whatever this mission is first. Oh, right. I should probably show you what we're doing currently with our stats and stuff. So, I looked into it and decided to go ahead and upgrade I made a new spear. Gave it new stats, as you can see. Apparently, the rear assault is a damage multiplier increase rather than a general damage increase, which I would have preferred much more. But upgrading an epic, or rerolling the stats on an epic weapon, is very expensive. Remember, last episode we ended with just under 1 million lacrima. And all of that is gone now. Not one point put into my actual stats. Instead, well, technically. And instead, all spent on re-rolling and upgrading where I could. Also, upgrading these things to the next tier is very expensive. I've been playing, all this time I've been playing the game, I've hardly spent gold. And I've only ended up with about 1 million. I find that rather disturbing. I really haven't spent anything. At least not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't really remember. I know I buy stuff from the guy back at the crevice, but... And I don't know if crafting equipment from the smith costs gold as well. Doesn't really matter. I don't spend gold like that, so... I did buy the pot headgear that I'm wearing. And I'm now using that as a skin, but I was going to use that for its stats. Speaking of which, upgrading the Formless Warrior Spear gave me a new, well, it's not necessarily a new skill, it's an upgrade to an existing skill. Basically, Assault Skyfall. It upgrades the attack that we do when we use Assault on an exhausted enemy. I don't know if it makes it do more damage or not. I genuinely... It's like... The animation itself makes it very difficult to see the damage numbers once the hit actually lands. And I'm usually too focused on trying to kill the thing rather than being worried about the actual damage numbers I'm putting out. So, I also have the Gleamstone that allows me to change the the scaling for the weapon, but the only other stat I have that's any good is strength. And I don't know if strength and proficiency roll together on Gleamstones, because apparently they seem to be just random stats on the stones when you get them. I also recrafted this so I wouldn't have to wait. Yeah, I recrafted this one so I wouldn't have to waste time upgrading the base level of it. I looked at it, and this one also gives something about frontal damage when I upgrade it to epic. That's what you get for the fixed attribute. I think it's when you attack the enemy from the front, you get 5% more damage. Just a general damage increase, which is pretty good. I checked some of the other weapons, some of the other spears in particular. I didn't look into the dual wield or the great sword, because that's just too much. Also, it's very expensive, and if I find something I like, I cannot afford to upgrade it. So there are only a couple of spears that I have that I can actually upgrade and get a new skill. Most of them tend to have extra stats that don't really matter. And the ones that aren't part of a set generally don't even gain a fixed attribute, which kind of sucks. But the sets are just that much better anyway, so it makes no sense to be running setless equipment in the first place. For the most part, I took some of the stamina off of things like these and went for defense where I could, and well, I at least thought I had. I know I had something that had stamina, and I switched it to max health. I think it was stamina recovery on this one, and then I switched it to max health because, well, mostly because I was running out of Lacrimon. As far as the skills are concerned, we haven't really done much. I got this again, and then I put points into this, and I don't know why I have this. Oh, I guess that's because of I tried, when I was fighting Hismar, I tried using the Perfect Guard, or the Brink Guard as they call it, more frequently. It's not great. The biggest issue is that it just costs way too much stamina when I could instead dodge, and it costs me nothing, and I do so much damage if I have Moonlight active, that is. And dodging costs a fraction of the stamina that Brink Guarding does. I don't know how much that this would reduce the cost of guarding, but I highly doubt it's going to bring it down to what just dodging costs. And so here is Assault Skyfall. It makes it an AoE, so if there's anyone else nearby, they catch some business too. I've seen the damage, and on certain enemies, it's like 10,000 up to 12. Is there anything else we did? I don't know why we have 250. Oh, I know. That reminds me. I did say last episode that I wanted to look into some of the other codex things, like where is it? Oh yeah, Soulbound Knight. As you can see, I went back to the stage I remembered them being at. The area right before you fight the boss, the princess. It took a little bit. I died like once. Ran away another time because I was just going to end up dead. It wasn't going to work, so I went back to the Blade Nexus and reset. But I got this in pretty short order, so we've got a good stock of the special, pretty sure it's a special cleanse, yeah. Oops. And then it took a little bit trying to figure out where this guy was, but oh, right. Remember, last episode I mentioned I remembered there being one in the same place as the Soulbound Knight. But it was on a landing somewhere pretty far before that. It took a little while to find him. But when I did, I discovered he was an elite. So I died once. Was it just once? It might have been twice. It might have been twice, yeah. But eventually, I got the Warren transmutation notes. So we have a good supply of spirit ores now, too. And it also apparently allows you to craft lesser spirit ores. But they both require the exact same material, aside from there's a base material and then there's a unique material between them. And I have no idea how to get the base material, which I'm running very low on. I don't think there was anything else. I just remember hunting down those two. I really wanted those two things, being able to craft spirit ores and the special cleanse potions. That's a very big deal to me. Great, we're dealing with spirits again. One archer, Two archers, I mean, what was I actually going to do there? What? I mean, I pressed dodge. I know you want to see it, so. And it looks like that should do damage over time if they're standing in the area, but it doesn't work like that. I didn't like any of how that went on. I spent a lot of, crap, I don't even have any equipped. So both of these spirit ores require this. No, they don't. This is for the spirit of advocacy, which is why there are so many in the first place. Because I don't use them, and I don't care about them. I'm going to leave the special cleanse potions for now. Now that I can craft spirit ores, even though I don't have access to faint golden cube, that only allows me to upgrade things from whatever blue is to unique. Is it? No, from purple. From whatever purple is to unique. He looks tired anyway. So I figured I'd put him down. More gleamstone. So remember when I was saying I don't know if this gleamstone scaling would ever roll with strength, or the proficiency scaling would ever roll with strength? It does. Also, when I went back to the, I think it was the theater or something, where the princess was the boss, the place had basically reset, so I would have, assuming I didn't want to actually farm something outside of the boss area, I would actually have to deal with the princess shooting stuff at me while going through the entire level again, which does not appeal to me. I wonder if these things ever drop at a higher scaling than B+. I mean, they have to, right? This just lets me walk faster, so... So I can sneak up on them.
Gather on the first floor. That is where we make our last stand.
Now that looks like it'll be a simple matter, but... you and I tend to know. Yep. Hello, goodbye. Oh. Because of this thing, I lost the opportunity to stagger him early, and I ended up taking damage. So what are we looking at? Normal guy. Doesn't look like there's anyone on the stairs. That guy's a problem. What? What? What the... I don't understand. I mean, I'm spamming the attack button in order to continue the combo and keep him staggered, but then he just stops attacking. And I end up taking damage I shouldn't have. I will never say no to extra special cleanse potions. Oh. Come on. I wish I had a better way to reset the combo, but spending stamina twice is all I've got. At least in theory. Wow. Okay. So the other two died, and that one guy is just still over here. Brave man. You guys go ahead. I've got this if he manages to survive. Are you sure about that? I mean, he did give it his best shot, didn't he? It landed. The Emperor is actually just a puppet, huh? In what sense? Oh. Hey, fellas. You wouldn't. Oh, you sweet summer child. Okay. I almost missed that. Ooh, the Devourer's helm is kind of nice. Actually, let's see what that set does. front damage increase. If you attack the enemy from behind, you accumulate 15% of a spirit charge, which is not bad at all, actually. Kind of annoys me that this is yet another dual wield set, but breeze dash penetrate. The dash slashes of breeze dash pierce through enemies. I don't hate it. I also tried to upgrade this to Epic and it doesn't work. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It already has fixed stats. A fixed attribute, anyway. And I wouldn't mind that extra proficiency, but the defense of it is too low. And then I've got the Bard set to worry about completing, so... Oh, we're already at the boss. I mean, I knew it was a side mission, but I was hoping for a little more meat on the bone, you know? Alright. According to memory, this is about a new bandit boss. So... Knives Vale, anyway. So, this is probably going to be a human. Unless I'm confused, and this is actually... It's like, that's a lot of dead bodies. So, I don't know. This could be about the Knives Vale, or Ozma.
All of them consumed by chaos.
Okay. Looks like I can't do anything right. I mean, I am trying to get Shadow Strike off. Yep. Thought I had an extra second there, but with people coming out of the walls and that guy jumping across the area like that. Hey, how you doing? What? How in the world did that first one not land? I don't understand. What is this bait? That should be an insta-kill. Get no phased, brother. You know it stinks in here. It just looks utterly foul in here. Nothing else to acquire. I don't know what we got from him. I was too busy trying to focus on my next move should this obvious guaranteed kill somehow not work out.
The princess and Scalpel must have found out what Ozma was planning and tried to stop him. I can't believe Ozma would go this far. Killing the princess and trying to destroy the Empire.
Wait, I thought the princess was the thing we fought back at the theater. That doesn't exactly count as killing her. If I'm right, that is.
As a merchant,
Hold on. And the utterly abominable fact that I have to come over here to restock this goddamn thing disturbs me. I don't remember seeing a soul stone back there, by the way. Why'd I come down here? I do that every time, even though I need to come over here, and I don't know why. I don't even know how it became a habit, considering. Yeah, see, it's the Imperial Theater. And then there's this. Wait, didn't What's-Her-Face tell me about a side mission involving the keys? We've still got them, so I haven't gone to where they are used.
everyone got sucked into the purple blob.
You what, mate? I really do want to spend this on stats. But I also need to save for upgrading what.
It's a trap. I need to see for myself.
As I was saying, I also want to save some lacrima to spend on re-rolling stats. Okay. Good, I can reach it normally. Every level has at least a single soul stone, so I somehow just waltzed right past it in the last mission we were in. We're here again. Look, I don't mind the aesthetics of this place, but you sure you want to go about reusing areas? I mean, it is the end of the game, so you can just toss whatever you want at the wall and it's pretty much fine.
Oh God, please let me go. Oh, please don't experiment on me.
Oh, I thought this was going to be a sort of a roguelike experience. Or maybe a maze like in the old Pokemon games. Ah, better days, right? No, it's definitely not just going to be these little bastards. Oh, the door behind me has closed. Yeah, figured these guys would be making an appearance. And kaboom. Better hurry up and kill them before things get out of hand. I did not expect to end up dodging there. So that threw off everything I was intending to follow up with. What? Get out of that. Alright. Bring it. I mean, I can't use Shadow Strike if I'm staggered. I can't get out of the way because it's basically just going to track me if I don't brink dodge, which is not impossible, but it's extremely unlikely. I had no good options. And now I have to do all of that again. Super great, by the way. Wasn't entirely sure I could get the timing on that right. I really can't travel through the thing. I tell you, being squishy in this game is an exercise in suffering. What? And then a second wave of trash, and then the spitters, and then the jumpers. did not go like it should have. What comes after it? Oh, hey there, beautiful. Whoops. No, you don't. How did you miss? Get away. It feels like I should use trance first. I just hate that it does trash damage. And yeah, if you upgrade it, it does more, but its damage is always going to be trash, and we both know it. I use trance to open, then follow it up with the charge attack, then another trance. And that's where the problem comes in. If I use another trance, according to its description, it doesn't stack the regen for the spirit charges. So it's basically a wasted cast until it finishes regenerating the previous ones. I don't know if it works that way for the skill you use after it to also get its cost to regenerate half, but I'd really rather not find out, you know? I should go and test it, honestly. Really? Elamine's diary. Ah, so that's how that's going to work. Do we have... Yeah. He is utterly devastated. And no one knows, which is great for me. Yeah, so I move slightly faster with that out. It's not a whole lot, so...
What's happening? Where did everyone go?
Let me move. It irks me to no end that it forced me to just sit there. Granted, I should have realized they're all undead, so that was going to happen. And I should have finished him for good, but I forgot. Because I hate dealing with the undead so much. You have to re-kill your kills. Riddick never had this problem. I don't know how many soul stones are in this particular stage, so I just want to cover my bases and make sure I'm not missing anything. Right. It wouldn't be up there because I couldn't get up there. On the other side of this wall. Well, we'll be there eventually. I forgot when there are undead, that thing is a possibility. An ending tragedy set acquired and an augment of wisdom. The weeping eye is closing in on this world. Yeah, willpower just doesn't... Hold on. It doesn't affect any stats I care about. Willpower is the worst stat. And that's why it is going to be forever at 10. They could give me a discount on my expenses towards leveling it at this point, and I would still spend it anywhere else.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, I hate this.
Something wonderful.
I'll kill you with my own hands.
Okay. Okay. She has terrible stamina, by the way. No back. Oh, we did get the back. So ends the saga of Tanya the Evil. He was a good guy, and then God pissed him off. Even though that the first part isn't exactly true. He was a guy, at least.
I should have expected Ozma was behind this as well. I found this in the lab, General. Looks like it belonged to Elaine.
You're not just going to give me more trash for my inventory that I can't do anything with, right? I don't need memorabilia. I need gear. Money? Lacrima?
I owe you my life. I'll lead the way. I want to be there for you. Just as you've helped others, I want to do the same. I have to do this. I made a promise.
Another crime Ozma must pay for.
I mean, you can only kill a man so many times for his crimes. But he'll get it. So I think that was the lab she was talking about, which kind of makes me sad. We still have the keys pieces. Oh, right.
As a merchant, I've always wanted.
Wait. Oh, we have a full stock of those stones anyway. We can't buy more. See, I almost did it again, and I have no idea. I see her, and I just run. I mean, I'm sure that was the laboratory she was talking about. No, I remember what's his mug, the guy we just spoke to at the end of that last mission. I remember him telling me about a missing merchant group. So that can't have been her mission. I just want to absolutely make sure. By the way, we are now at a staggering 2 deaths in the crevice. What can you do? Only one of them you have seen. The other was after I finished doing some other stuff. Yeah, so Julian, jeez. Okay, so the missions I just didn't, okay. Yeah, so that definitely was the princess that was the boss at the theater. Also, we only got 2 of the 5 soul stones here. What did I do? Take my eyes out? And then there's this. Okay, we will do these in order. Let me see how long we've been going, because I've still got to record another episode. Alright. So, as things stand, we are just over an hour. We finished 2 side missions, and we have 4 more? Let me make certain. Yeah, we have 4 more, and the main mission left. I think we can maybe get 3 done, depending. Because remember, these levels get pretty high. I don't imagine they're just going to make enemies instantly kill you if you aren't at the recommended level at the minimum. But I've never done one of I don't think I've done one of these before, so I can't promise it works like that. But we'll have to wait until next episode to find out. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode as always. And I think it's going to be a doozy. I mean, we're not going to get any new gear or anything, but higher equipment dropped levels? I can't say no to that. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.